What's up, Hey Nation? Welcome back to the Talking to the Fans podcast. Before we get into this episode, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also, got to give a shout out to the huge sponsor of this episode, Real. Go check out Real. Best sports app, better than ESPN. Go check it out if you guys are looking for quick, consistent scores. So yeah, let's get into this. Our guest for today is Juco.baseball. What's up? Or Juco.bros. What's up? My bad. What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
We're just getting into the swing of things for fall ball here, but we're doing pretty good.
That's what's up. So let's get into, or to start things off, let's get into y'all's account. Like, what kind of motivated y'all to start posting baseball content in the first place?
So basically for us, I mean, we're both at a junior college right now. We're both sophomores. So this is our year. We really got to do well and try to get the most exposure we can to four-year schools and even pro teams. And we feel we've kind of been overlooked, I mean, I feel a lot of it's just getting your name out there, getting the right people watching you. We also want to be a good influence for younger kids and kind of show them what it's like to be a college athlete, what it takes, and what we go through.
Yeah, I think you pretty much hit that right on the head. It's just we're trying to get our names out there. I feel like both of us are capable of being D1 baseball players. Different paths and journeys have got us here, but us in the same place now. We're just trying to build ourselves up and find a school to go to for the next year.
And yeah, we're really just trying to make the most of it this year too. I mean, you see our TikTok page, but I mean, every day it's a grind, especially with school starting back up. We got to make sure grades are on point because that's really important for schools as well at the next level. So we're just trying to give it our best every single day.
That's what's up. Last episode I was actually talking about how much pressure just kids high schoolers, young high schoolers have with grades. What's kind of that pressure for you guys?
Honestly, at a junior college, it's not super difficult as long as you're putting in the effort, showing up to class, and making sure you're responsible and disciplined with your stuff and just not really procrastinating and trying to just get it done. As long as you're organized and you put you give yourself time to do your classes, you'll be fine.
I think what's kind of helped me the most is I like the on-school method. So I've scheduled this last year and a half where I'm doing almost all online classes, and that makes it where I can kind of get ahead, do it when I want to do it. And I think that's been the best thing that helps me. But if you just stay on top of your work and even out fall in school, you can figure it out. You just got to dedicate to it. You can't keep on waiting till the last minute.
And I mean, it's so important too, because I mean, say if you have a 2.5 GPA, it makes it so difficult to go to the next level as opposed to say if somebody's a similar has similar talent to you, and you have a 2.5 GPA and they have a 3.5 GPA, who do you think the school's going to take?
3.5, obviously.
3.5, exactly. Yeah, they're going to take the guy who's smarter. I mean, it relates to other stuff too, not just school. When you show that you have good grades. So I mean, it's important, and it's something we're just working for.
That's what's up. All I got to say is keep grinding, and hopefully everything works out for you guys. Just keep grinding on the field, and
I appreciate that. You keep going with your classes too. Make sure you're doing well. I know how busy this lifestyle can get, especially running the TikTok, the YouTube. I mean, it's not easy. You're probably a very busy young man, so.
It definitely takes a lot of time to get the content out for you guys, for sure. But anyway, let's move on to the next question. Before we get too much further into the podcast, what positions do both of you guys play?
We both play all outfield positions, so left, center, and right. I used to play middle infield, but I moved to the outfield, and I'm now playing center field. So yeah, I'm primarily center field and then secondary left, right.
Yeah, we both play mainly outfield. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some time at first base this year too. I mean, it really just depends, but I mean, it'd be nice, if Adam's in center and I'm in right. There'd be a lot of ground covered there. It'd be a good combo, but at the end of the day, honestly, as long as our name's in the lineup, doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of some more questions. So is there anything you guys got for me? Like any questions?
Well, one, why is Freddie Freeman your favorite player other than him being the biggest Braves player ever, maybe?
Yeah, just I like his game a lot. I like his personality a lot. He's one of the nicest players in baseball.
Yeah.
Hey Nation, you guys know this. I've talked about it before. I lost my mom in 2020, and he did as well. Like he didn't lose his mom in 2020, obviously, but he lost his mom at 10 years old. I lost mine at 12. But still a lot of similarities. Like if you look at things, like a lot of similarities between me and Freddie as people, honestly. But I think that's honestly why he's my favorite player, and it's probably why he'll be my favorite player until he retires.
So you still love him even though you left?
I do. I actually got a Freddie Freeman Dodger jersey the other day. Like that's how much I'm dedicated to Freddie. So
You're gonna have to get
I
it
respect
signed.
that.
yeah, like, as a Braves fan, I mean, you're a Padres fan, Adam. So you probably know a little bit of this, but the only way I'll get a Dodger jersey is if it's Freddie Freeman jersey. I'm not getting any
No,
other
that's
Dodger
fair. That's
jersey.
fair.
That's
Yeah,
Freddie.
yeah. I respect that. And I mean, Freddie was pretty emotional too when he was with the Dodgers the first little bit. I remember when he came back to home like in Atlanta, he was upset for sure.
Yeah, he was. I was part of the 40+ thousand people who was there that night, and I definitely got emotional myself.
Yeah, no, I mean he was homegrown from Atlanta, so that's fair.
I'm trying to think of something else. Yeah.
I have another question for you, bro.
All right, what's up?
So what helps you kind of like grow like your page? Because we obviously like want to get to your level as soon as possible. We know that it takes time, but what were some of the things that like helped you?
I think grinding, I think doing lives, like the biggest key for me and the biggest thing I enjoy is connecting with creators, fans, because that brings like a whole community together. And in baseball, I feel like we need some more of that and just having fun with everything, trying to build in a little bit of fun into your game and put it on TikTok and put it on social media.
I got you. And who do you got this year for the World Series?
Got the Braves, honestly. I mean,
Braves?
I'm gonna go with my team because we got a good chance. I know the Dodgers are doing well right now, but if the right things work out and the right things pull in the puzzle, then I think we got a solid shot.
Nah, you guys killed the Dodgers last year, man. You guys caught some fire right there. I mean, man, I was so upset too because like me and my roommate and I last year we were planning on like we were gonna go. So when the Braves were playing the Brewers, Milwaukee's like 5 or 6 hours away from like our school, so we were planning to go to like Game 5 of that series. But Freddie hit that bomb off Josh Hader, and they ended up winning that game. And we were just like, man, really?
Yeah, I know you guys are new to. I know you guys are new to like kind of my account. Like you guys just found me. I found you guys a couple days ago from right now. But I actually have an Instagram video because I was on live when Freddie hit the home run and I just went completely off. Like I was like, let's freaking go. And the pitch before, so a story about the Freddie home run for all of Hayden Nation and for the JUCO Bros as well. I was actually at the game, like, I mean, if you guys remember, Freddie Freeman in 2019 had a walk-off Josh Hader, and Josh Hader was in the game. I'm like, NLDS, game 4, could it happen again? And then next thing I know, I'm celebrating. So
That's crazy. Nah, that Freddie Freeman was definitely huge for the Braves last year. I don't know if you guys have that guy this year, to be honest. But my pick, I got the Mets. Their pitching,
Yeah,
it's legit.
I've been saying the Mets, man. You look
I
at
think
like
the Mets are going to be a team that can maybe make a run with DeGrom and Scherzer.
DeGrom, Scherzer, and then they got some other solid starters, and they got like the best closer in baseball too.
They're reminding me of the 01 Diamondbacks, even though I wasn't alive. But
the 0-1 Diamondbacks, or you could say like the Braves, and like what was that? The early '90s.
yeah, you kill it. You can with and we in the 90s had
Maddox,
Schultz, Tom Glavine, and
Schmaltz. Yeah,
Schultz, Glavine. What else am I forgetting?
Maddox.
Maddox, yeah, thank you. I just blacked out for that 1 second. But I think with them, like Bassett, DeGrom, and Scherzer bring a little bit resemblance to that as a Braves fan, and I hate to say that, but just the way they're pitching this year, I feel like I can see a little bit of resemblance, even though I wasn't alive during the '90s. I just know how good they were. I studied their game.
Yeah, of course. And do you play baseball yourself?
I do. I'm more focused on like trying to do what I'm doing right now with TikTok, because with All Hey Nation, like show me a lot of love and support. Really trying to focus on like the influencer side of baseball right now.
Okay, so you trying to play like college baseball, or you're not really sure yet?
Really not sure yet. For me personally, I'm just gonna let everything play out and see what happens. But I feel like my personal dream right now, more than anything, is to be an influencer.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing pretty well at that, bro. You're doing really well, and you're still super young, so you got time.
Yeah.
So just keep grinding it, keep pushing. How long have you been running the page for?
I've been running it for about 15 months now, so it's growing.
No, it's doing well. Yeah.
It's impressive, dude. We're just trying to get up to that level. Just trying to. I've always like seen these influencers, and I've never been like, I've always been like, I can't do that just because it's like I'm an athlete. But now with TikTok, and you're just seeing more and more people saying like athletes are influencers as well now. Me and Matt kind of were like thinking about it this summer because he came and trained with me in Arizona, and we're like, let's get a TikTok page going for the fall. And within the first 10 days, it's kind of done, I'd say, pretty well.
Yeah,
we were excited when we got to 100.
Yeah, I remember we got to 100 followers.
We got to 100 followers, and he texted me, he's like, "Let's go, 100 followers.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going."
I think our goal was like 1,000 followers by the end of the month, and we hit like 1,500 on Sunday. And I think we're like, yeah. So I mean, we're doing pretty well. And our goal at first was like 10K by Christmas.
And with how much it's kind of gone
Yeah.
and blown up a little bit in like this first week, we're kind of like, okay, let's try to shoot for 100K. And that's our big goal. We want to try to get to 100K by Christmas. And we're just going to keep on posting the same kind of content we're just doing, is showing people the inside scoop of what a JUCO athlete is doing. It's definitely not an easy life. I think you saw the video last night where we were hitting with our car lights facing the cage, and it's just that kind of stuff that's like people overlook it, but it's like, if you want to go hit, you can find a way to go hit. You just got to make it work. And if you keep on making excuses, and then you're going to wonder why in 10 years, why did I not do this? Why did I not do that? I just don't want to ever let that happen to me, where I say, what if I would have put in the work, or what if I would have done that extra rep? You never know what could happen with that stuff. So
when there's a will, there's a way. And I mean, we just want to have like no regrets when we get older. So we're just going like all in, trying to make the most out of it. And on the account, I mean, we're going to be posting like consistently. We kind of just want to like show people like the JUCO grind. I'm not sure if you've seen Last Chance U, but it's a similar concept. They did like a football and a basketball kind of version on Netflix, and it did pretty well. So this is kind of going to be like a baseball version, but like Adam and I are going to be running it as like inside from the team. We're going to be showing like, I mean, we're at a junior college in like the middle of nowhere in Iowa, and like we don't really have like the most like glamorous facilities, but I mean, it's still a lot of fun, man. You're with like a lot of the guys that like you really enjoy. Like we love like all our teammates. They're super chill, and
it's just different. Like
it is different. Yeah,
I'm from Arizona. You get comfortable with the same people, but I got down here last spring because I transferred from another junior college, and it was just welcoming from the first day, and I thought it was pretty awesome. Like, it's cold here, which I don't like the cold weather.
Yeah, I hate the cold.
Me too.
It's like, it's just different because there's a lot of guys from Puerto Rico on our team.
We have guys from
Cuban
everywhere.
kids. We got a Japanese kids on our team or whatever. It's really cool just seeing like different cultures come together and like buy in, be a team.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to make it that culture this year, just win at all costs kind of way.
And yeah, we also realized like a JUCO is just like a 2-year program. So this is like our last like run together for the year. So I mean, we really just want to make the most out of it. So just have fun.
So what's up? Also, I'm gonna ask you, who's the creator? Like, I guess for you guys could probably answer this question just individually, but for you guys personally, who's like a creator you guys looked up to start? Because I feel like everyone has like a role model, a creator who they look up to before they start this content?
I mean, I think this might kind of be like a basic answer, but just like seeing the stuff that the King of JUCO does, I was like, we can do that kind of stuff. I was like, we're not going to have the major league facilities that he has, but he's, I think, entertaining to watch. I mean, he's a little PG-13 rated R, but I mean, I find his stuff a little entertaining, and I'm just not too big in watching people. It's just watching him do stuff like he's just doing baseball content and lifting content. And that's the kind of stuff that we're going to try to get up to eventually, where we can be posting stuff like that. But no, the King of JUCO, he's always been really entertaining to watch. His story from starting at a junior college, going to a D1, getting drafted, getting cut, switching positions. It's a crazy story, and just seeing where he is now, it's like he's still a good ball player. He's just not at that elite level, which is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, yeah, King of JUCO. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that kind of just pop up on TikTok. One's like specifically, I don't know, off the top of my head. I mean, like, I've always liked like David Lade. He's more like a YouTuber. Bradley Martin, I enjoy his videos.
His lifting videos are awesome.
Yeah. And then I don't know, you kind of just see people that blow up or do stuff like through YouTube or TikTok, and like, why can't that be you? You know?
Yeah.
So we feel like we truly could. I mean, we're just gonna see where it goes.
I mean, a lot of people like come to me and like they're nervous to start no matter how old they are. But the truth is, like, no matter how old you are, don't be nervous to start. Just post one video. Like, I challenge everyone who's watching this video, post one video, post one baseball video, just see where it takes you. And want to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And
That's the toughest part, probably. It's just like starting and then just building off of that. And I feel like it's like a snowball effect. As you start going, it's going to be really small, but as you get bigger, it's going to be easier. Just keep getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah.
definitely. Another MLB topic, because we've talked a whole lot about the youth baseball. Another MLB topic is the Angels actually sold their team today, and I wanted to get y'all's opinion on that.
I'm not opposed to it, just because I now feel like the Angels we're wasting two generational talents.
Yeah.
And I think there needed to be a change in the front office or even ownership, because you can't have Mike Trout and only go to the playoffs one time in his career.
Yeah, it's sad.
You can't have Shohei Ohtani, maybe the best two-way since Babe Ruth. So
yeah,
it's hard to say like, oh, they shouldn't have sold their team, or why did they sell their team? But I think it's a move that needed to be done, to be honest.
I mean, I've been saying this like for years now. Remember when I first said it, people would like be like, "What the heck, man?" I'm like, but I mean, I've been saying like they need to, like, if I was like in the front office of the Angels, I would trade Shohei, I would trade Trout, and you'd be able to build, like, just off of Shohei and Trout, the value you'd be getting, your team would be so much better. I mean, it's either that or build a lot more guys around them. Do one of those two things. And I mean, they tried this offseason. They signed Syndergaard, but I mean, it still just like didn't really work out for them. They still need more. And you can't, like, baseball's a sport where you can have, if you have 2 3-star players, like, that's not enough. You know, if you look at like the Braves last year when they won the World Series, like, they didn't have too many like star players, but their whole team like played so well together, and that was just part of the reason for their success. And a lot of guys just stepped up.
Yeah, for sure.
Eddie Rosario.
Definitely. Rosario, Soler,
Yeah.
Freeman for a stretch in the postseason.
And they did it all.
Yeah.
So just a lot of guys like stepped up for us in huge moments. I mean, it, like a lot of people say, and it is true, you need all 25 players, maybe even more than 25 players to win a championship. And it proved with the Braves, honestly.
How do you like Antopoulos?
Antopoulos, he's been pretty great for us. I mean, he's made some good moves. He's made some moves that I'm like, why did you make? But in all reality, they've helped the team out, and I feel like we're in a good spot right now.
Yeah, you can't really complain. You just won a World Series. Huh?
Yeah, and we're signing all these guys to big extensions right now, and the Braves have not really done that. Like, until Anthopoulos came around. So
Yeah,
kind
they
of
just signed, what's the third baseman's name? For the
Austin
extension?
Riley.
Yeah, Riley. Guy's been raking. But
Yeah.
You got any other questions for us?
Let me think. I gotta end the episode on one question.
All right.
What made like both of y'all like decide to get into like y'all's like favorite teams, and just kind of run me through like how that came about and how y'all started getting into whoever y'all's favorite teams are in MLB.
For me, it's a little like controversial because like,
Come on, don't be shy of that.
I'm from Toronto. You're not gonna like this, but I'm from Toronto, and the Jays were just letting me down for too long, so I had to switch it up, and I turned into like a Yankees fan.
Hey, man, hey, bro. I'm one of like the 10 people that live on this planet that's not a Yankees fan that doesn't hate the Yankees.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But honestly, like the Jays were just letting me down for too long, man. So New York's not too far away from me either. And I don't know. I did like the way that they're playing, but the Yankees have been kind of upsetting the last couple of years too. Yeah, they still got 27 rings. But
Yeah, it's crazy their stretch they've been on right now, but yeah.
Yeah. For me, I personally don't have a favorite team. I used to like the Indians, but then like since they changed their name, I haven't followed them as much, and they got rid of Lindor and stuff. So I really haven't followed them as much. I'm still a fan of them, but like I don't know, I just can't follow them as much. And then of course I like the Diamondbacks a little bit since I'm from Arizona, but like the Diamondbacks piss me off. I can't stand them.
It's like the Jays, man. It's like I try to root for the Jays, like even when they have like this whole dynasty.
So I mean, I'm just a fan of baseball. I like a lot. I can watch every team.
You're a Dodgers fan, no?
I watch the Dodgers. Funny story about that. My hitting coach is the Dodgers hitting coach, so
Oh
that's
wow.
why I follow the Dodgers a little bit. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have a favorite team. It's just baseball.
It's baseball.
Yeah, I still like watching the Jays too. It's just hard to like, put my full heart into them, my entire heart and soul into them when they've upset me for this long.
That's what's up. Well, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. I mean, if you guys want to stay on the call, we can like wrap things up individually. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on. It means a lot, and good luck in college baseball.
Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. All right, hey nation, peace out. Have a great night.